Hi, welcome to another episode of WriteSean.com. I've been getting pretty busy lately, so I haven't done an episode in a while. Also, I apologize. I have a better microphone somewhere, but I think my kids ran off with it, so I don't like the way the audio sounds on this computer. But hopefully, when we find that microphone, we can soften it up a bit. Anyway, today's article is or question is by Carlos Augusto, and he has a question about um, how you link to how you put links in your articles and whether or not, well, first of all, are links good for SEO, linking out? And he's also doing it in a footnote style, kind of like an academic paper. And I wanted to talk about this real quick because this is an interesting question. So linking out to content is great. That's how search engines learn about new content. That's how the internet works. It's kind of expected that you're going to link out to stuff. um, Traditionally, that's how search engines would find content. Someone would submit an article or a website, and then their bot would crawl through it and then go through the links and go to other sites and learn about these other sites. And they would also, through the link text, they get some idea of what that content's about. So this is kind of helps with the ranking of content in search engines traditionally. So it's always a good idea to link, and it also builds credibility to your article. If you link to good sources, it means that you probably know what you're talking about, which means the article is probably worth ranking higher, or maybe more people share it, which is also a way to get content to rank higher in search engines. So it's kind of a fundamental way the internet works and how search engines work. So obviously, always link to things. Now, linking to articles as footnotes, that's interesting. I have never done that. And you would think that it might even be a better way to make your content look better or make it rank better, possibly, because it seems more academic. And I don't think it really would hurt your chances of ranking well. But since I've never really seen many people do it that way, I actually tell people to not do this, because, well, first of all the content that I was a part, like I created at Kissmetrics and Crazy Egg and on other sites that did well, we never ever used foot links. We never used that style of linking. We always did traditional text links where we would we would make certain text a link. So that's, to me, it's just a safe bet to keep doing that. You can always test this though, if you're willing to experiment. And then the other reason why is it kind of breaks down the way that the search engine works, because now you're not using link text to build a structure for them to work off of. Instead, you're going to have like a little small superscript number, which doesn't really mean anything if you follow that link. You follow link number 1, right? Of course, a lot of times one will be down here as a footnote, and then there will be a link to some other content. So I don't know. I think it's best to just kind of stick with the traditional way of just making your text the links and not really do the footnote style. And I guess it really depends on what kind of site you're running. I mean, if you are running an academic site and you always publish things with footnotes that way, I think that's fine to stick with that, because first of all, you'll probably be on a .edu domain, which gets super credibility in the search engines. They're the most trusted domains usually, so it's probably not going to be an issue for you. And then if you just run a site where you've been doing that and that just kind of works for you and people like that style and you've built trust with that, then keep doing it. If you're just going to try it for the sake of trying it, I would say stay away. That's all. All right. If you have any questions, you can always go to Write Sean on any page. You can ask a question. Okay. Bye.